Hey guys, I'm kind of in the middle of doing house things, but I wanted to make a little video because I just watched a video that really turned my stomach, upset me, and brought pure anger out. And I guess a lot of this is going to be directed towards a certain person, because it was their video, but as well as in general. I guess my main question to this person, which is truthfully Trisha, is what the hell were you thinking? Why would you even go and record something like that, broadcast something like that?
May I give
Now,
my opinion?
for any of you who don't know the situation or know what's going on, there was a little girl down around, I believe, Jacksonville that went missing. And apparently, I'm hearing she's been found and hasn't been found, so I'm not 100% sure. I can't go into the detail on the situation. But it just so happened that at the time that Trisha was driving home, there was something else going on that had to do with water and a crime scene, and from what I'm being told was a completely different situation. And Trisha was broadcasting it on her live feed, and of course she circled around and showed it 2 or 3 times, and was sitting there, oh, this is so sad, crying, and it is sad, don't get me wrong, but, throwing her little fits and shows like Trisha does, and acting as if, she was right in the middle of all of this investigation herself and kept circling and talking about it. And to me, that really disgusted me for many reasons. For one, if I was the parent of that child and that was the child being found, the last thing I would want is some dumb bitch putting it on the internet. When people are going through something like that, we don't want to have to sit there and worry about what crazy idiots driving around, circling us, recording it, and showing, our grieving and our losses and our heartache for views. Because that's all she's using it for, is pure views. She don't care anymore about that little girl, about that family, or about whoever is found down there, or whatever is going on, than a dog cares about the crap he just left out his butt. She's worried about her views, her money, and that's it. So to sit there and exploit the possibility of something bad happening to a child for views has taken it to a whole nother level. Now, for another reason, you don't know exactly what is going on. You don't know if it's that little girl, if they found a man down there, a dog down there, maybe a car went off the edge. So you circling around and telling people, oh, it's this little girl, this is so sad, this little girl couldn't have walked, and it not being that is also not right, because you're giving misinformation that could lead some people into a panic attack, could start turmoil. You don't know who's watching this video and doesn't know, for all you know, the person that is found down there, their family member was watching that video and they found out about what was going on because of your video. Not because of the news, not because of somebody calling them, but because somebody was pure ignorant and recorded it on a live feed.
Can I say something real quick? Doing that, Trisha, you could piss off the wrong person, and in all honesty, you could end up dead somehow. That's what shit like that does.
And I seen a while ago, too, that she had videos talking about guns and this and that, and how her and Sean want to get one, and,
whose head would be blown off.
Yeah, and, sitting there saying, oh, I'm more scared of what I would do to the person than what they would do to me. To me, that's a direct threat. For all we know, that was somebody you blew off, or you blew the head off of and left down there. The way you talk, you're so crazy. Is that why you're circling around it? But, it's just really sickening that just for 2 seconds, you thought that that could have been that little girl. And you were so sick-minded and needy for views that you felt the need to exploit it.
Well, Erica, they always say the killer's never too far from the dump site.
Yeah, and at the same time, you know, if there was somebody down there, they always say that the suspect goes back to the crime scene and tries to insert themselves. So, you know, you might want to watch how many crime scenes you want to stick around and record, because might just fall on your doorstep and some questions being asked. Especially with the content that you've been releasing lately, talking about guns and this and that, and what you're afraid of that you're going to do to people. Anyways, I'm going to kind of leave it at that. I want to know what you guys think of the situation, so make sure you comment down below. And
Give us a thumbs up if you watch Criminal Minds.
And I guess the one last thing that I want to say to you, Trisha, is you sit here and say that you want us to stop bullying you and stop doing this, stop doing that, when we have merely been doing nothing but defending ourselves. For you to sit there and say the things that you did about Crystal and Doughboy today was uncalled for. You do not even deserve to be called a woman. And I'll tell you right now, you want to know why you talk about Crystal, bitch? It ain't because she was poor and you had to give her this and you had to give her that. It's because you are jealous. Pure jealousy. You don't like the fact that she's a young woman with her head on her shoulders that knows how to take care of her goddamn family, can work a job, take care of her horses, take care of her kids, still have time to herself, and do it all proper. Not be a deadbeat piece of shit mother like you. You're mad at the fact that this girl is actually succeeding in life and going somewhere. And at your age or older will be able to retire and enjoy life. But you're just so lazy and so useless that you're never going to be able to experience that. Because, honey, you've got to get off your ass and try working a legit job instead of using YouTube all the time. And then you have the nerve to sit and talk about us. Most of the time, we're on after our kids have gone to bed. You know, maybe before work, after work, you're on 24/7. So before you sit here and tell us to take a look at our lives, honey, get off the internet for a little while and maybe watch some of your videos so you can take a look at yours, because you've had no problem documenting every second of it.
Dr. Phil told ya, bitch.